German Chancellor Olaf Scholz had a narrow escape as his plane had to be evacuated at Israel's Ben Gurion airport on Tuesday evening due to rocket attacks. Olaf Scholz had to take cover in a bomb shelter in the German embassy as a missile alarm sounded during his visit to Tel Aviv, Haaretz reported on Tuesday. Scholz had to stay there for a few minutes as several muffled explosions from the Iron Dome missile defense system could be heard in the center of the city. Pictures and videos posted on social media show how aides and journalists traveling with the German leader had to hastily leave the plane and take cover by lying down on the runway, while Scholz was reportedly evacuated to a shelter. Scholz and those flying with him were able to board the plane a few minutes later, following an additional security check. Scholz landed in Israel on Tuesday afternoon for a solidarity visit after Hamas carried out the deadliest attack on the Jewish state on October 7. He held a joint press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. "We feel the terrible grief of all Israelis whose parents, siblings and children were killed in this barbaric attack," he said. "We share the unbearable worry of all those whose family members were taken from their everyday lives and brutally abducted. Among the abducted are also Germans, and our focus is on them and on all the other hostages. We are working hard to secure their release," he added. The evacuation of his plane happened just as Scholz had planned to take off towards Cairo, where he is supposed to meet Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Wednesday. On Tuesday evening, a massive blast struck a Gaza City hospital, killing more than 500 Palestinians, according to the Hamas-led Palestinian Ministry of Health. Hamas blamed an Israeli airstrike. Meanwhile, Israel, a rocket misfired by Palestinian militants. Earlier on Tuesday evening, Scholz had issued a warning to Iran and Hezbollah to not intervene in the conflict between Israel and Hamas. "It would be a grave and unforgivable mistake," the Chancellor said during press statements with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Tel Aviv. Scholz also stressed that Israel's security was an integral part of German state policy and that the country had the right to defend itself against Hamas. But he also issued a note of caution to Netanyahu that his military must respect international humanitarian law when retaliating against Hamas.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.